Truth? You've never heard the truth. You've heard doctrine, you've heard conspiracies, you've heard regurgitated information, memorization skills, and comprehension skills that somebody read in a book that already existed and claimed that it was wisdom. You've heard about Jesus and the Quran, you've heard about churches, you've heard about governments, but you haven't heard truth. The truth is truth, and every single person alive has access to that truth. Do you think I'm going to go hug a tree now? That's not what I'm talking about. There are millions of people online trying to say things to get video views, clickbait, and everything else, to talk about things that actually mean nothing, that end in nothing. You know, they talk about their aliens, their Nephilim, their everything else, and it means nothing, and it ends in nothing. This doctrine, that doctrine, the other doctrine, 40-something thousand denominations, which one are you going to choose? Roll the dice, see if you get lucky and make it to heaven? It's not truth. Truth is honesty. If you're not honest, you cannot get the correct answer to a question. Only honest people are smart. Now, liars believe that they're smart because they've put you underneath them and they've manipulated you, and they think that manipulation made them smarter than you because you didn't see through them. Truth is simply honesty, and if you don't tell it at the basis of your life, truth is not something handed down from above. It's not something that you can seek and find in a book or find in a video. You wouldn't understand it unless you already knew it. That's why billions can read the same book and come to different conclusions. Does that mean that the book can give you truth? No. That means you can only receive from that book what you already had. Somebody can read the same book and think it's about peace, another person can read it and think it's about war. Why? Because it's what's already in you. So here's the actual truth. If your girlfriend said, were you looking at that girl, and you said, no, I was not, then you can never know the truth of God or anything that's going on in the world. Because the basis you started with was a lie, and you revolve everything around that lie. You must say, yes, I was. Were you watching this? Do you watch this? Yes, I do. If your boyfriend ever asked, you think my friend is funnier than me? You think he's better looking than me? He's got more money, I'm jealous of him. And you said no whenever you actually did. You can never have truth. You can spout a bunch of words, you can read things in a book, you can regurgitate information, you can have memorization skills. It doesn't mean that you have truth. As long as you are looking for God instead of telling the truth, instead of answering the question, as long as you're questioning, you don't have truth. You must answer the question correctly to have the correct answer. You lied at your job, you'll never have truth. The reason you made a video is actually because of this, but you said it was something else. You'll never have truth. If you cannot be honest in the little things in life, you can never see the bigger picture. Honesty is the only way to God. It's the only way to truth. If you have been dishonest in your past, you live with that lie every single day. Let's say you cheated on somebody, or any example you want. Lied about something at work, stole from somebody. If you've been dishonest, you lie about it every day of your life. You have to go back and tell them what you did. Then you can begin to be an honest person from that point on. And then you'll want to be, because you'll free yourself from all the guilt. And then your mind will get untwisted. But as long as you are harboring lies, your mind is twisted. And you cannot see the truth of God or the Bible or anything else, or this world or religions or anything. To even have a chance with God, you have to begin being honest, completely, 100%. Right now, you've got a bunch of preachers online, especially guys, hiding from you what they actually do in life and the lustful programs they watch and such, and then getting on here telling you how to live your life. They don't understand even the basic, simple part of God, that you must be honest, and they're trying to tell you about salvation. Nobody has any excuse because God is honesty. All you ever had to do was be honest and tell truth. You never had to go seek something that you didn't already have access to. But the way to understand all things is to be honest in all things. If you're not honest in all things, you don't understand things. You can tell lies just by baiting someone. You don't want somebody to know something that you just did, and they almost caught you. They walk in the room, you change your facial expression so that they won't ask you a question. You change the subject before the subject ever starts because it was a lie and a manipulation. You have to be honest to have God. The Bible is nothing. If a liar reads a Bible, they get from it the lies that are already in them. If an honest person reads the Bible, they're honest about what it says. The Bible is nothing more important than telling the truth in your everyday life and being completely honest. Be honest about the Bible. It's not more important. It's not. No book, no religion, no Quran, no nothing is more important than being honest in your everyday life. That's how you have God. You don't have to be able to read or anything. Truth is and lies don't exist. Truth exists. Truth cannot be killed. It lives forever. Lies do not exist. Lies are a fantasy, something made up, a manipulation of what already exists. You take something true and you make it something false. It doesn't actually exist. If you want to live forever, you must be an honest person from now until eternity, right? It's not just something, I got to try for 70 years and then once I get there, I'll be fine. It's not what happens. If you harbor lies in your life, you cannot exist. You will not exist forever. Your spirit will end. Yes, I was looking at her. Yes, I did watch that. She asked you the question because she knows the answer. She does the same stuff in her own heart. Maybe not the exact same, but the same manipulation for different things in her own heart. She knew that you were lying before she asked the question. Being honest can make you lose relationships, spouses, jobs, families, friends, everything. Where you live, it can. But being honest is the most important thing, and it's the only way to God. And if you never read anything, and you never heard any of this stuff, people are scouring, their little fingers are sore from Google because Google is God all of a sudden. And they think, oh, look at the knowledge I've got now. It doesn't matter, you liar. It doesn't matter. You never needed to know anything at all, except for being honest. That's it. No amount of puffing your brain up, swelling up your little head is going to help you enter heaven. And some people can see what I'm saying, and some people can't. Liars cannot see what I'm saying because you haven't fixed the lies. So you're not going to understand. You're not going to be able to do it. You won't be able to see truth. Why are you walking around professing all this truth, telling other people things, whenever in God's eyes you've been dishonest about everything? Honesty is God, not doctrine. Give me a follow. I've got plenty of videos explaining things that I'm honest about. The Bible, religion, God, everything in the world. All you have to do is be honest. If you're not honest, you don't get the right answer to a question. To get the right answer to a question, you have to tell the truth.